record. Okay, so, let me just go ahead and get Discord up for you. So we're going to react to my favorite set of YouTubers again. Remember the military stories?
Oh, God.
Yes, Mike and Zach. Title of the video, Go Fasters / Adult VHS.
I am curious and a little afraid.
Fears for the weak. But, yeah, as we are these two were in the military. One was in the reserves, while the other was in actual active duty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get both sides of the military.
Yeah,
Reserves and active.
one was a reserve Marine. He was although reserves still had to take part in military duties such as coming to formations and so on.
Keep their training up to date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had one of the simpler jobs, water purification. Mike had that. Well, Zach was small arms repairman, had to deal with stupid people. Anyways.
And frontline bullshit.
Yeah, he was in Iraq for like 15 months. What is that, a year?
That's a year and 3 months. So, yeah, like a year and a quarter.
Sadly, I couldn't go into duty because of a muscle injury.
For me, I think my eyesight would hold me back more than anything else.
Right.
And the possibility of heart problems from both sides of the family.
Yeah.
That's another thing that would prevent me from doing anything.
Me and a lot of my friends actually wanted to go into active duty. One of them tried to go out to be a Marine, but they denied him because he had surgery on his bowels. I forgot what his issue was. Infected bowels or something like that. I can't remember. It was years ago.
Maybe appendicitis or something.
Maybe. Yeah,
that's a common thing. Appendicitis is one of those things that can happen to anyone randomly at any age.
Yeah. But I
yeah.
believe I was 18 and he was 19 at the time.
I think I was a teenager when I thought about doing military, but then it's just like I just kind of fell out of it. That idea.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and get into it. And of course, the first thing we see is basic training is weird.
It's just weird.
Basic training is just weird.
Oh yeah.
The entire time you're in basic training, you're like, this sucks. I hate this. Why did I do this? This is the dumbest decision I've ever made.
Only 87 more days until I can leave.
But then when you get out of basic training, it's like this weird Stockholm syndrome where you're like, yeah, it sucked and I didn't get to sleep much, but at least I was doing stuff every day. When you get to run around in the woods and play soldier, that's always fun.
When you're there, you think, this sucks. I hate everything about this. I hate being yelled at. I hate being tired all the time. I'm sore. I hate my life. And then you get out and you look back wistfully. I had 3 meals a day. I got paid to exercise.
Yeah.
I was in the best shape of my life when people were telling me what to do. I never had to think for myself. Everything was so easy. You don't remember all the bad parts. Drill sergeant, can I use the restroom? I'd like permission to use the restroom.
Oh, God, I forgot about that. Ugh.
I have to defecate now. Please let me use the restroom.
I got yelled at once because I accidentally called it the bathroom.
Yes. You can't call things what they are. That's not a flashlight. That's a moonbeam.
Oh, we just call them flashlights.
Those aren't sneakers. Those are go fasters.
He's talking from the Marine point of view. The Marine point of view. This is why people always call them crayon eaters.
Go fasters.
Literally.
They made you do that? That's ridiculous.
You didn't?
No. We just called it a damn flashlight.
You call the sneakers a flashlight?
They called them running shoes. Called sneakers running shoes.
They're go fasters.
You use them when you're running.
Yeah, they make you go faster.
One of the people showed up in formation wearing their running shoes instead of their boots. No explanation why. They just had put on their running shoes instead of putting on their boots.
Yeah.
Mistake.
Drill sergeant was like, the fuck you wearing your running shoes for? Put these ones on, drill sergeant. Oh, you just put those ones on. Are you running places? You running places? no, drill sergeant. Oh, well, I guess you're fucking running places now. Now you're going to be running everywhere. So he had to run everywhere.
Oh, no, yeah.
Oh my god.
God.
You better run every damn where, boy. Oh, you can't use the restroom? Better fucking run. Oh, you had to go to the cafeteria? Better run. Picking up your food, you better run.
Oh, that's great.
I wouldn't put it past a drill sergeant to actually do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, even
Well,
if you're getting food, you have to run to the table you're about to eat at. I would not put it past a drill sergeant to do that.
Look at what he's just said. They
Uh,
made
The
him
entire
run
day, they made him
everywhere.
run everywhere because he had worn his running shoes.
Mhm.
So clearly, he wanted to run.
People in the military have some creative punishments at times.
Did you ever see anybody have to mop up rain?
No, we had to pick
This
leaves
is
out
where
of
I
rocks
get that
and
move
other
thing, I'll
stupid
make
things.
them
Oh
mop rain
man,
thing
we had
from-
someone that got yelled at so much that the drill sergeant made them go outside and mop rain. It's just pouring rain outside, and they are out there with a bucket and a mop, mopping the concrete, and then straining out the mop, and then putting it back on the ground and mopping it up.
Why won't this get dry?
I really
remember-
want to know what that fucker did to get that punishment. Like, I want to
He-
know so damn bad.
Well, he got yelled at a lot, so I think he kept repeating something over and over again.
Probably.
Seeing him and thinking, man, I hope I never fuck up that bad. I got hit in the back of the head on the 40mm grenade range
Why?
because I was so used to, in video games and in movies, you shoot the grenade launcher and you immediately open it and load another grenade into it and close it. So on the grenade range, I shot the grenade launcher and opened it, and the empty shell casing fell out, and I felt a sharp pain in the back of my head because the drill sergeant had smacked the back of my head and went, "What the fuck did you do that?"
No, people do not smack the back of other people's heads. The cortex, whatever, is back there, and you can actually damage that.
Yeah.
For? Who told you to open the grenade launcher? And I said, nobody, drill sergeant. It was just a reflex. And he's like, what is this, your dad's hunting shotgun? And I said, no, drill sergeant, it's a 40mm grenade launcher. And he goes, don't fucking open it unless I tell you to. I said, Roger, drill sergeant. And that was the end of that conversation.
So was he mad that you had done it before he had given the order, or were you not supposed to do that?
He was mad that I had done it before he had given the order.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
was me doing something that I wasn't supposed to do.
Because you were too familiar with guns.
Yes.
Yeah, that happens.
In my adolescence, I was at a relative's house,
Mm-hmm.
relatively unsupervised, and I went into the parents' bedroom, poking around for things I shouldn't find. And I found an adult VHS tape. My pubescent heart skipped for joy, because I had found this treasure. And I wanted it, but I knew I couldn't steal it. It's not for me. They'd know it was missing.
Of course they will.
However, my mother had 2 VCRs to record shows at different times. So I took the 2 VCRs, hooked them together, put the adult tape in one VCR, and put a blank VHS tape in the other one, and recorded one onto the other. So I
Oh
made
my
a very early pirated copy of this adult film. I returned the original film to its rightful place, and I had my newfound treasure.
You accidentally recorded it onto the porn tape, didn't you?
No. I kept that thing for several years. I don't know where it eventually ended up. Could be in a Thomas the Tank Engine sleeve in some yard sale.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Who knows? It's a blank VHS tape.
Bobby, I want to watch Thomas the Tank Engine. All right, fine. We'll buy you this VHS tape.
Yeah.
Mommy, what is that woman doing?
Considering that
Uh.
back in these days, the only porn I was able to access was Blurred Spice Channel and the late night Girls Gone Wild commercials on
God,
MTV.
that's long ago.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Those
God,
were the
yeah.
closest thing I could see to a naked woman.
Just spanking it to commercials.
Yeah, so having this was a nice change of pace. And yeah, I'm older now. It's not something I think about very often. But my mind drifted back to that the other day. My mind said, hey, Mike, remember that pornographic tape you found as a child? Yes, brain, I remember. What a joy that was. Do you remember the woman? Yeah, she was a middle-aged woman, old enough to be my mother, but still very attractive. Hey, do you remember?
Let's face it, we all eventually had that one fucking thing we shouldn't have had, but we had anyway.
Oh no, I get what it's going at. I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna say anything. I want to wait and see
Yeah,
if
you
I'm
want to
correct.
see? Okay.
The male lead? I remember the male lead. Take any generic dime store novel and take the cowboy hat wearing, plaid shirt man.
Fabio.
Fabio.
Put him in the movie. Yes, I remember that. That was pretty funny looking back. Remember that part in the movie where the woman was crawling on her hands and knees up to the man? Yes, I do. Wait a second. And I put 2 and 2 together. That wasn't just any pornographic tape. That was softcore BDSM.
Was it where I was thinking? I thought it was his parents' own personal.
Oh. Oh boy. You would think you would recognize that.
You never know, but that's even better.
Jesus, Banfi, what the fuck are you thinking? Have half of mine just to fucking send that portion to your father. Just have him hear that bit.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Really thought too hard about it, but at that moment I asked myself, do you think that colored my early perception of sex? And the answer is yes. Yes,
Yeah.
I think that's the case.
The first fucking porno he watches is softcore BDSM. God damn it.
Oh God, what's next?
Like, okay, I'm into BDSM, but it took me a while to grow into it.
Yeah, a little bit. It depends on what's going on. Situational, you
Like,
know.
biting, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hits, bring it on. Got a whip?
Yeah.
Maybe. Am I bleeding? I'm rock hard.
Hey, wait a minute. Do you remember that part with the riding crop?
Yeah.
Oh, the riding crop. The places it went. Wait a minute.
Oh, Jesus.
That collar is. Wait. And I had to think even harder. Because I remember my first girlfriend was into this kind of thing, but she was embarrassed to tell me about it. I remember the night she told me. She said, yeah, I'm into this kind of thing. And she was very hesitant because she didn't know how I would react. I'm into all this sex stuff. It's kind of weird.
Fun.
But that was really the only sex stuff I was familiar with.
Oh my God.
Are you telling me that you don't crawl on your hands and knees during sex? That's weird.
You're weird.
Yeah, of course you want me to choke you. Why wouldn't you? It's not sex if you can breathe.
I mean, that's the part of it, I guess.
Yeah, a very small part, but damn. That's just
God
great.
damn it. That's how Mike got into BDSM.
You don't realize how deep you are until you're buying a full body harness for your door.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know, so you can tie someone to your door.
Holy shit. Oh God. Oh.
I did find a magazine in a forest once. And it was just your standard run-of-the-mill, like, Playboy magazine, and I was like, oh, this is different.
Yeah, Playboy magazines are good to stumble across. I stumbled across a Hustler, and when you're a kid, that's too much.
I think I did find one of those once, and I was just like,
That's not where licorice goes! Ew! Burn it! No!
I have never seen a Hustler. Are they that bad? What?
I don't know. You know, let me Google search this quick.
Yeah, because I've never seen
Hustler.
Hustlers.
Magazine, I guess would be the right one.
And Q in comes Dad. What you looking up there?
Apparently, well, fuck.
For those in the video, the joke is that sometimes his dad busts in while he's streaming. and says something entirely fucking random, or burns his own son.
I'm looking. It's only available in the USA and Canada. Oh wait, there's available worldwide. Okay. But there's print and digital available in USA and Canada only, because print is only available in USA and Canada, whereas digital is everywhere.
I see.
I'm not seeing anything that's too weird from like what it's showing with the. Okay, I'm not seeing much.
Whatever. Let's get back to the video.
Yeah.
Probably depends which edition they came across.
Probably.
Being a young pubescent boy and finding the Victoria's Secret catalog.
Yeah, let's step down from Playboy, but you make do.
Hey, you make do with what you have,
it's like softcore pornography delivered straight to your house by Sears.
Won't say that I didn't use a Sears catalog.
Of course, your standards are a lot different when you don't have access to women.
When you grew up in the 90s,
yeah.
Yeah, these are straight up 90s guys. I think they're around their 30s to 40s.
I was born in the 90s, so what was it?
I'm pretty sure these two are older than us, though.
Yeah, they are. I think what I found was like, I think a Vogue magazine that I kind of liked. I don't know. I can't remember.
Whatever.
To make do.
Or the other one, oh, happy day, the day the Fredericks of Hollywood catalog came to the house. And those usually were unsolicited. They would just show up.
I've never even heard of those.
You know when you're driving through the seedy part of town and you see like the lingerie store?
Yes.
That's pretty much what Fredericks of Hollywood sells.
Okay.
They just sell stuff like that.
They sell lingerie.
And crotchless panties and bras that don't actually cover anything.
Those are the best kinds of bras.
I remember getting that catalog and just being like, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
I can die happy now.
I can die happy now.
I don't know why pubescent sex sounds like this.
Because that's the voice of your penis talking to you. That is the voice of a pubescent penis.
Oh boy.
It's just nothing but pure unadulterated hormones floating through the body.
I mean, he's not wrong.
One day we discovered internet pornography.
That's how it is when you're growing
downloading
up.
those pictures after 30 seconds. That was a pretty naked woman.
Oh man, I remember going on there and being like, Pamela Anderson, naked, big.
On top of the hormones, though, when you're growing up, being a teenager is probably the horniest you'll get.
Yes, for some people.
Yeah, for
Not
some people.
everyone.
Some people just have a really high hormonal chemical in some compound in their body.
Yeah.
So some people just have naturally more high hormones than others. That makes them horny.
Yeah, that's true.
I think mine's at a normal level to where I can control myself, but I can also just go wild if I'm with someone who consents. Yes.
Yeah. I think I'm a bit higher than normal. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Last time I was with someone, I went like 8 hours long. So 8 hours. I think that's normal time. It's like half my day gone though. God. I'm probably going to edit this shit out, god damn it.
Boob.
Pamela big boob, please. I don't even know what the fuck Pamela Anderson is.
Pamela Anderson. Oh god,
I don't know. I don't care.
yeah, I don't really know that one.
But yeah. It's a lot different when you're growing up as a teenager because your body compounds are all changing because your body's physically growing. God, I hated being a teenager. Because my chemical compound was all over the place. I was a fucking emotional wreck growing up because of my puberty stage. So I just made people fear me. Eventually, when I got when I got up to junior, when I became a junior in high school, eventually just got to the point where I was just like, I don't care. I'm calm. I'm sleeping all day. Fuck off. I just slept all day in class. Teacher was like, did you get your work done? Turn it in. Here, I'm done. I didn't snore, though. I'm not a snorer.
Yeah, I'm not much of a snorer either. I might sleep talk a little, I believe.
I never really sleep talked, but sometimes I drooled. But yeah, that was pretty much most of my time in high school. Just fucking sleep. Yet again, I always had that one gym class where you were lifting weights. Yeah. I think that's what took most of my energy. But yeah, what'd you think of all of that shit?
Very interesting.
Ah, yes.
That's all I can say about it, really.
Next time we might do the hentai incident, as you can see right there.
Oh god, the hentai incident. That just makes me curious.
Yes. We'll have to wait till next week, though. Anyways, thank you all for coming and watching all that shit. I don't know if I said stream or video when I was talking, though. Oh, well, sometimes I get shit. Sometimes I'll mix my words up. I'm a streamer anyway. You'll find me at twitch.tv, XZNVTuber, all that good shit is linked down below. Descriptions. Make sure to read the descriptions. Blah. Oh, and also, mikeburnfire. Great channel. Check them out. I love this channel. I love watching these two. They're fucking hilarious together.
Oh, they are. They're just amazing.
Oh man, this is close to 1 million views.
I'm glad it is. Because
like I've been watching these guys since they started with their Fallout New Vegas gameplay, and my god, they've done like a video every week. They started with Dead Space 2, Dead Space 1. Because like, did you see there's a Dead Space 1 remake coming?
Oh god, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Dead Space 1 remake is coming out. It's in Steam right now. Like you can pre-order in Steam right now.
Okay.
I'm just throwing it on my wish list. Oh, dude, I got so much shit on my wish list.
You. I think we both have so much shit on our wish list that's ridiculous.
Anyways, I'll go end recording here. Thank you all for coming and watching. Bye now.
See ya.